This is your quick reminder that the following stream will contain coarse language by me. You've been forewarned. Also, any names mentioned, please don't harass these people. I don't feel like dealing with this shit. I don't feel like dealing with. I don't care for harassment. So yeah. With that underway, let's get started. Man, I gotta stop that jump scare, man. I go to that and I immediately say, oh shit, Christ. And then I realize it's me. Greetings and salutations as the original created character, Lobo Safety Otaku Cowboy, and welcome to the calm before the storm. Tonight, later tonight, I'm doing, Thursday Torture? I'm going to be playing Hollow Knight Silksong. Continuing on with the Adventures of Hornet as she pokes her way through numerous different enemies. And hopefully we'll earn some new, hopefully I'll get farther in the game than I have at this point. But man, today's been fun. Today's been a fun day. I go on to X for probably about 10-15 minutes, and I'm already bombarded with things I want to discuss. I saw some interesting little things on X that piqued my piqued my curiosity, if you will. So, without a doubt, without further ado, let's just get into those. The first is a post by somebody by the name of Thrilla the Gorilla. Okay. So, but Thrilla the Gorilla says, no way you know what this is unless you've got a few decades under your belt. And I do know what this is, actually. And I've had this used on me, both with and without the holes in it. In fact, I've been punished with several, numerous different things. But really, why I bookmarked this was because it reminded me of a story. It reminded me of something a punishment that I got when I was a kid that was odd. That was weird. It was just an odd punishment for me. It's a funny. It's funny story now that I think about it. I mean, I've been punished. I've been beat with, hand, switch, paddle, belt. But the weirdest one was, I want to say, it was either 4th or 5th grade. Probably 5th grade. I think it might have been towards the end of the year, or it was either towards the end of the year, school year, or during a break. I want to say between 5th and 6th grade, maybe. It was either between 4th and 5th summer break, or between 5th and 6th grade. But we were in the school's library. I think it was some kind of book sale or something along that line, and the teacher walks by me. Honestly, I don't know the whole conversation, but I do remember what I said that apparently triggered this punishment. As a teacher walks by, I just end up saying, "This is stupid." Apparently the teacher thought I called her stupid, which made no fucking sense to me. But the punishment was not given out. It wasn't doled out by the school. It was doled out by my mom's boyfriend, who made me write. I think it was either 500 or 1,000 times. He made me write, "I will not call my teacher stupid." I think it was. Pretty sure it was 1,000 times. But I had to write, "I will not call my teacher stupid," over and over and over again. And I couldn't do shit until I was done. I couldn't do a damn thing until I was done writing it. That many times. It's just weird, man. It was just weird to me. Not in the sense that it was, not in the sense of the punishment, but the fact that I was getting punished for something that I actually didn't say, or I was being punished for being misquoted. But next thing I know, I saw this, the Archcast quote tweeting somebody called Mr. Family Office. I don't know who the Archcast is. I've heard of. I think I might have heard of these people. This, but it was talking about Simon Cowell leaving, saying that he's not going to leave his. His son's not going to inherit anything. Inherit his what Simon has earned over the years, which apparently is $600 million. But a lot of people I see talking about it are just focusing on the dog charities thing, where it right here says children's or dogs charities. I mean, there's a lot of children's charities out there that are well worth it. St. Jude, maybe just Shriners, Connor's Cure. But I do find Simon Cowell's quote actually relatable. It says, "I'm not too interested in money, but I don't aim to have some pot of gold for my son. I'll take what my folks stated. College will be paid for, and then you must start." Yeah, I mean, money has a weird tendency to depending on how it's obtained, it has a weird tendency to bring out something in people. And a lot of I think a lot of it is when it becomes inherited money, or as they call it, old money. A lot of these socialites that have inherited their money, they tend to act as they act pretty much entitled and shit. But it's when you compare it to someone who has worked and earned their wealth, it's completely different. It's a completely different mindset, if you will. Oh God! Now, Oh dear, I love this. I love this meme. It is so absolutely funny. I, this is from Troj memes. Pretty funny. I go follow them. Go follow them. It's fucking hilarious. It's some I've seen some of the other memes they've had on they have on their page. They're just it's funny as hell. They're just funny as hell. Oh dear God! Here lies Linkley screenshot from what was it? Final Fantasy 4, 5. I forget which one exactly. Might have been the first one. But at the top you have Chrono, and you rename him Cloud. Then you have Cloud, and you rename him Link. And then finally you have Link, and you rename him Chrono. I love it. It's just perfect. It is a great meme. I love it. I love it, dude. That's just fucking awesome. Oh yes. Clown World. This video by Clown World, uploaded by Clown World. Okay, so I'm not gonna play it because it's kind of stupid. Here's the thing. Well, the context is, this Amazon driver stopped his car, or stopped the van in the street to deliver a package. Apparently, some people got pissed because there was traffic backed up. It started to back up, build up traffic on the street. And this person who's filming got their phone out and decided to exasperate the situation. You know what would have been a lot easier and a lot faster had you not done a fucking thing? Just stayed in your fucking car and let him do his job. He would have been in and out in less than a fucking minute. But no, you had to get out of your car and make a fucking, or come out from wherever you were and make a fucking scene and hold up the traffic even longer. You fucking dolt. You pretty much extended the amount of time that he was that this person could have that this person took to deliver a package. And then the guy filming, and I know it's a guy because I recognize it, it's a guy's voice. The guy filming threatens to get in the truck and move it himself. You really going to threaten you're really going to threaten someone with auto theft? Because that's technically that's what that is. Even and this is a company car. This is a company vehicle. It's not a personal vehicle. So you could have been the dude behind the dude filming could have been charged with Grand Theft Auto, felonious theft, because depending on, or grand theft if if all the packages or all the orders that were in the car were, you know, it's just a waste of fucking stupid. I just find it stupid. And okay, next is okay. Retro Gaming Ghoul says, "I love the Xbox 360. That is all." Fair enough. I mean, you like the Xbox 360. Now, as of the games listed, because I'm more about the games than the consoles. I've always been about the games. I've always been more about the games than the fucking consoles. The one thing I do notice in this huge group of games, not a single JRPG. I mean, there's a couple of RPGs up there. I mean, you got Fable 2, Fable 3, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Mass Effect. Let's see, what other RPGs are there that I know of? I can't, I don't really see any other RPGs. Skyrim, sorry. I completely missed Skyrim. But that's it. Not a single fucking JRPG. Which is fine. I mean, you're entitled to like JRPGs. You're entitled not to like JRPGs. That's perfectly fine. I don't like FPSs. Which is why I really didn't care for... I have no interest in the Call of Duty franchise, Battlefield, or, pretty much any other FPS that's on here. I mean, so... but, it is a nice collection, I'll say that. It's a pretty big collection. I do see some that I actually own, perhaps on other platforms. Fallout 3 in New Vegas I own on PS3 and PC. Though, in fact, I was actually playing Fallout New Vegas yesterday on stream. Streaming Fallout New Vegas yesterday. A little bit. Let's see. The one thing I was disappointed by the PlayStation 3 version of, especially Fallout 3, was the fact that it would eventually lag. It would lag to a point where the game would absolutely freeze. And I couldn't do a damn thing unless I tried to restart the PS3 physically. I mean, go up to the PS3 and press that damn button, wait for the beep beep. So, and I mean, New Vegas had kind of had the same problem, though it wasn't as prevalent as Fallout 3 was. It could have been my PS3 at the time. I don't know. But that was, I did have some problems with certain games. For instance, what was it? Deus Ex, Human Revolution. I tried to play it, the standard edition, and it kept crashing. Every time I started it up, it would crash, start up, crash, start up, crash. And I couldn't play it. but I got eventually I got what was it, the director's cut and of it, and it worked just fine. So I do see some that I actually own. Although, like I said, I do see some that I own on other platforms. I see Mirror's Edge. I have that on PlayStation 3. Mass Effect. I have the Mass Effect trilogy and Andromeda. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. But I like Phoebe. I really do. Phoebe's weird, but I like her. Saints Row the Third. Awesome fucking game. Awesome fucking game. And probably the most ridiculous trophy / achievement of all time. Minty Fresh from the How the Saints Save Christmas DLC. Oh my god. I remember playing that for the very first time, that particular DLC. And I heard about there was some kind of secret if you kept licking the candy cane barricade. And I did it. I licked it I licked it enough to where it was said bite the candy, or it would end up a prompt that let you bite it. But I just kept licking because I heard there was some kind of surprise if you kept licking, and finally I got that candy cane licked, and I popped the trophy for Minty Fresh. I was like, oh dear God, I was laughing. I thought it was hilarious. Mirror's Edge. I've only played a little bit of Mirror's Edge. I did like what I played of it. I gotta go back to that at some point. Maybe. Same thing with Assassin's Creed. I do have the first one. I have the first one. I have was it 3 remastered? I think. I know I have Odyssey and Valhalla. And shit. Batman Arkham Asylum. Was it Arkham Asylum or is that Arkham City? I think that's... The only reason I ask is because... The only reason I'm wondering is because... I've seen a couple of different covers for this, for Arkham Asylum. And I know the one that has the Joker on it, where you play as a Joker. Yeah. So that's my inquiry on it. BioShock 2. I've played a little bit of BioShock 2, but I haven't beaten it yet. I need to get back into that. BioShock Infinite. I played a little bit of it a while back, years ago, but I haven't returned to it. BioShock, though, I've played and beaten at least twice. Dead Space 2. I have all 3 Dead Space games. I've played and beat the first one. Played a little bit of I played a good portion of the second one. I didn't get to the eye surgery scene, but it's neither here nor there. And I haven't even touched Dead Space 3. So, Metro, I don't know which Metro that is. I think I've played at least 2 Metro games. Rage, yeah. I played a little bit of this one. I played a little bit of this. So, it's alright. Resident Evil 5. I hate the fact that the best way to play is co-op. Because goddamn AI sucked when I was playing it. That AI was stupid as fuck. But yeah, there's a couple that I would love, that I'd like to actually play at some point. Uh, L.A. Noire. I've never played L.A. Noire. Fable 2. I wouldn't mind. I would love to actually play Fable 2 at some point. Probably not Fable 3 though. Let's see. I don't see anything else that interested me, or that I don't already own, or that I don't own. So, oh, okay. So, Red's been getting shit because he would rather buy Outer Worlds 2 than pay for fucking Game Pass. And I absolutely I stand by him for that. I mean, I commend him for that. I don't understand renting shit. I mean, it's what Game Pass and PlayStation Plus is. It's a rental service to me. That's the one thing I dislike about PlayStation and Xbox is because the one thing I dislike about PlayStation and Xbox is they lock their online capability, their online play capability. If you want to play online with people, you gotta subscribe to this. You gotta subscribe to this subscription. You gotta have a subscription service to play online. Why? Why do I need this? Just let me play the games online with people. Fuck you. That's the reason I got fucking a gaming PC. One of the reasons I got a gaming PC. So it would be, if I wanted to play online, I could play online without having to pay for an extra service for that shit. Fuck that. Red's cool, man. Red's a cool dude. He seems like a chill dude. And if he has 2K25 on Steam, I'd love to maybe play with them, play in a go online with them and do a tag team against somebody. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I don't. But Red seems like a chill dude, man. He's always, every time I see him post something, it's always something chill and stuff. But he gets flack for some of the shit. I mean, he got flack for some of the stuff for wanting to pay for, what was it, buy a PlayStation, a PS5 game instead of getting it on a Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, that was it. He wanted he got flack from the PlayStation community for purchasing Ghost of Tsushima. He's getting flack from the Xbox community for getting Outer Worlds 2 instead of paying for fucking Game Pass and getting it for free. No. Dude. No, Red, dude, you do you, man. You do you, fuck all these other people, man. Fuck what they gotta say. Fuck what they gotta say. Okay, and there was this one, oh man. This is from Stone Toss Comics. It's funny, I love this. This is funny. But you could probably read what it says. Actually, now you can read what it says. Yeah, I'm curious of who this is. Who is this? Oh, it's Franklin. Okay, maybe it's Benjamin Franklin? Captain Crunch, obviously. He was famously ultra conservative. But really, what was funny is the quote tweets, and some of these are just absolutely ridiculous. Oh, that's a new one. Furion doesn't have ears. I'm getting mad about that. Who the fuck is dressing up as Elon for Halloween? A based individual, probably? Who knows? I mean, what the fuck do you care? Where was one that I said? Every time I see Stone Toss, all I think is, wow, this guy can't draw for shit. Okay. Boo fucking who? You don't like it. Ooh. Big shock. Oh, there's Kyle now. Everything. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. I like that one. I did like that one. Oh, this no. Oh. That's just stupid. Okay. Oh, this one was one. This one wanted to confuse me. It says, "What kid is dressing up as a social media site?" I can't, bro. Stone Toss makes no sense. Well, let me ask you this: if you got rid of the X logo and the Tesla logo, who would you think that was? It's not. He's not dressing up as a social media site. I mean, there's a Tesla logo right there. Duh. It's. I mean, that should give it away. Unless you're trying to be unless you're being facetious with it, or not facetious, unless you're being sardonic in this sense, I guess. Okay, this one I saw. It says, remember, they don't want to end you for being a Yahtzee. They want to call you a Yahtzee so they can end you. I would reword that a little bit better. I would say they don't want to end you for being a Yahtzee. They want to call you a Nazi so they can, Yahtzee so they can justify ending you. Which is fucking ridiculous. Panel. Okay, this one made no fucking sense. Especially because of this end right here. A panel where they are ritualistically. This sentence makes no fucking sense. A panel where they all ritualistically end her? Who's her? In the name of diversity would have been a way better. Okay, I don't understand what that fucking sentence means. Maybe your English isn't all that great. Maybe you don't have a good grasp on sentence structure. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I mean it's funny. And the last one, Retro Dave says, do you prefer physical or digital games? I love physical games. I had a huge physical collection. I'm talking PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, GameCube, shit. I had a shit ton of games. I had a big collection. And unfortunately, I had to sell them, a lot of that collection, to make ends meet at one point. So, and I mean, some of the games in my collection are extremely rare and are extremely rare to find now, because they haven't been, especially if it's been modernized, on a modern platform. Games like the Xenosaga trilogy, the Dot Hack quadrilogy, Dragon Quest VIII. I know it was released on the 3DS, I believe, but after that, nothing. I had the PlayStation 2 version with the original reason I bought that was because of the Final Fantasy 12 demo that came with it. But I ended up loving the game. I loved Dragon Quest VIII. That was a great game. Journey of the Cursed King is a great entry in the series. Let's see, that is a Wild Arms 3, 4, 5, Ultra Code F, Suikoden 4 and 5 that was on the PlayStation 2, or was it 3 and 4 that was on the PlayStation 2? I know I had the 2 that was on. There was at least 3 of them that was on the PlayStation 2. It was either 3 and 4 or 4 and 5 and Tactics. But I owned the 2 that weren't the Tactics game. I owned 2 of the ones that weren't that. If there was more, if it was more than 2 in the numbered series, then my apologies. But I didn't know, or I wasn't aware. I'm not aware of it. Is it Grandia 3, Grandia Extreme? Oh hell, God of War 2. Oh, I mean, I have a Dark Cloud 2. I have a list of everything I sold, and I actually have photos. You know what? Let me find those. Yeah, let me find those. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So this was basically my my physical collection. Oh dear God, there's my foot in the bottom. Oh, I just realized that. But this was based on a lot of the physical collection that I got rid of. Dot Hack. There's a Dot Hack quad. There's a Dot Hack 1, 2, and 3. Where'd 4 go? I know I had all 4 of them. Bully, Dark Cloud 1 and 2, Devil May Cry. There's Dragon Quest 8. The Roger Cerberus. EverQuest. I don't know why I got this. I never fucking played it. I think I got it for free. That's how I ended up getting it. And I think it was actually still sealed, as far as I know, when I sold it. Final Fantasy 10, 10-2, 12, the Collector's Edition, which I pre-fucking ordered that shit at GameStop. God of War 1, 2, Grandia 2, Grandia 3, Grandia Extreme, and the Guitar Heroes. I still own Harvey Birdman. That's actually a funny game. Ico, I loved this game, man. This game was so fucking awesome. The Jack games, the Jack and Daxter games. There's Kingdom Hearts, Lego, Ratchet and Clank. I still own Phantom Brave. This is actually the collector's edition. It actually came with a bonus. I think the soundtrack CD, the soundtrack disc, are on CD for it as the bonus disc. But the only thing I don't like about it is it's a tactical game. I don't really care for tactical RPGs, tactical JRPGs. Rogue Galaxy. I am glad that they at least brought this game to modern consoles or the modern platforms on PlayStation anyway. I think that's Romancing Saga, or it might be Unlimited Saga. Wait a minute. It's Romancing Saga. So yeah, it's in order. Samurai Legend Musashi, Secret Agent Clank, Shadow of the Colossus. Yeah, there's the Wild Arms. Oh, there's Unlimited Saga. Oh, Suikoden 4. Speaking of which, 4, 5, Ultra Code F, yeah. And there's, oh yes, I was a big wrestling, I still am a wrestling game fan. I had every single WWE or WWF/WWE or WWE game that came out on PlayStation 2. Every single one. There's my Xenosaga trilogy. God, I miss it. Oh, here we go with the GameCubes. Oh yeah, that right there. Legend of Zelda promotional disc. This was only available. This was available if you pre-ordered the Wind Waker. This was given to you when you pre-ordered the Wind Waker. It had Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and the Legend the NES Legend of Zelda, the NES original, and the Adventures of Link, the second game. That was on the NES. And those four in a demo for. Oh yeah, and I forgot about the Ocarina of Time. The what was it? The alternate or the where the game or the dungeons were different than the original. I forget what it was called, but yeah, this funny story is I've actually found this was I think this was my third copy of this. I had found two, and in a fucking El Cheapo bin. I was like, what the hell? I found two of them in an El Cheapo bin, or a sale bin, and I sold both of them. I profited off both of them. I profit on both of them. Oh yeah, there's the other one. So one of them, like, I guess I had bought the first one and sold it, and then bought the second one, and then I found the third one. Wind Waker, yeah, I love Metroid Prime, man. Metroid Prime and Echoes were fun as shit. Paper Mario, that's a fun RPG. I like that one now. Resident Evil 0, fun as hell. Resident Evil Remake, fun as hell. Resident Evil 4, as long as it didn't have those damn um, uh, QuickTime events. Yeah, Soul Calibur 2. This was fun as hell. Unless you were playing against Link, who was a big man fucking cheap ass fuck, you cheap ass cheap ass forest kid. Oh, I did have some Xbox. Oh yeah, I forgot I had I still have the Bard's Tale. I think I still have Fable. What is this one? Broken Sword? Okay. Hitman 2, Legends of Wrestling 2. This was alright. Leisure Suit Larry. I gotta replay it at some point. I've got it on GOG. I bought it through GOG. I gotta replay it at some point. And as for the these two 360s, I still have these. These are, I wish I gotta hook up one of my 360s at some point and replay these, because these were fun. Blue Dragon is fun. It's one of the reasons why I liked Sandland. Well, it's Akira Toriyama. And this one I've never seen an overseas GameCube game. It's so damn small. But this is a Japanese Naruto game. I just randomly found it. I randomly found it at somewhere. I forget where I found it, but it piqued my interest, so I bought it. But yeah, the one thing when it comes to the physical and digital, the only thing I want is the fact that the only thing I want is not having to be online to play the game. If I have to require to be on, this is one of the things it's one thing as I dislike about Steam is the fact that you have to be online to play it. So I mean, there's that. It's one of the reasons why I like GOGs, because you can actually download the files for that game and run it as if if you didn't have access to the internet, you could run it without the internet. So that's one of the things I like about GOG. Plus, they have a lot of great games on there for sale. So yeah, my last game purchased digital or physical. It was digital. Yeah. I think my last game purchase was I think the last game I bought was oh shit. I'm trying to remember. I know it was on Steam. I know it was on Steam, but I don't remember exactly what it was. Well, the thing is actually the one reason I can't say whether or not what exactly the title is because my last purchase from Steam was 2 or 3 titles, I believe. There was a couple of titles that I bought at once, or that I got at once. So, yeah. But that's that. Ah, yes. Oh. I gotta wonder how everybody's Halloween Eve is. Speaking of Halloween, tomorrow night, First Time Fridays, Resident Evil Village. Oh, it's going to be glorious. I cannot wait to play this. I've actually wanted to play it for a while, and when I got it, I got that and Resident Evil Biohazard at the same time. And I played a little bit of Resident Evil Biohazard, and I just sometimes when I play games, I don't play them. I don't play them for long, and I go play something else. I tend to forget about them, and my absent mind itself end up not, like, oh shit, I gotta play this game again. But this actually gives me a goal with the First Time Fridays. It actually makes me sit my fat ass down and play the damn games. So, and I hope to play. I hope I'm going to play for a significant length of time. So there's that. I think that's. I think that was. I think that's it. So let me X out of. Let me minimize that. And let's get this out of the way. And I'm going to. This is the end. I'm done with the calm before the storm. I'll leave you with. I'll leave you with darkness. And hopefully see you in 2 hours when I go for Hollow Knight Silksong. So, with that out of the way, this is the original created character, Lone Saber the Otaku Cowboy. Look. Cowboy. This is the original created character, Lone Saber the Otaku Cowboy, reminding you that in this game of life, the grind is hard, but the rewards are worth the battles. And with that, I bid you adieu. Go. What are you still here for? Get the fuck out of here. Go. Go.